Howdy, guys. What the heck is going on? Quickly making sure everything's working because that's what I do. I'd rather find out now. What the heck is going on? Howdy, guys. That's what I do. That's what I do. Okay. I'd rather find out now. We seem to be relatively good. Howdy, folks. So, we're playing Baldur's Gate 3 again today. As you guys know, if you've taken 2 seconds to look at my channel, I have hit 500 subscribers. So, real quick, to everybody who ends up seeing this little part of the stream, thank you if you are subscribed. But what that means is now there are things on streams that are possible that were not possible before. And I want to take 2 seconds to talk about it before we actually start. I don't want anybody to feel like they have to do this because no one does. But memberships and super chats are now possible on this channel. So if you feel like ever supporting this channel in any way and you really like the content and you want to become a part of that, there is now a way to do that. And I'm going to do a probably a more proper announcement of all of that later, but that's a thing now. So, yay. I got blackberries. That's pretty cool. Okay. So, moving on to the game now. We have still a lot of mistakes to fix. And if I'm being totally honest, I forget where I was at the end of last stream, so we're gonna find out. We're gonna find out. It looks like we appear to be... Oh, I remember now. We just did Karlach's thing and got Karlach. Cool. So we have a lot of dialogue stuff going on around the camp that I would like to do all of. Before I move on. One thing I do want to make sure I do, though, is dump off any stuff that I don't feel like I need, like all these books. I do want to send all of these into the camp. What the heck is this? Okay, that's probably helpful. That's money stuff. We like money stuff. That's a tadpole. We wanna hold on to that. That is scale mail. We'll keep that here too. Okay. Just kind of doing some housekeeping things before I forget. Because I know if I don't, I'm gonna forget to do it. Let's see here. Does anybody else have any stuff? Mysterian has a couple books. Okay. Rightio. Alright. I think we're all good. So now we can start talking to people. I'm probably only going to talk to people like that actually might have something important to say, like Shadowheart probably doesn't right now, but looks like Will does.
You've been witness to a pantomime, I'm sorry to say, and I've played my part all too
Oh yeah, I remember now. So at the end of last stream, Will kind of crashed out over Karlach, like a ninny. And we had to de-escalate that. I remember that now. Okay. So what do you mean, bro?
It means that a reckoning's coming. And I'll be the one to pay up. One night soon when we make camp, the veil will be lifted. and I'll pay my penance.
Is bro about to pay his penance right now?
You're not in any danger, I promise. I can't say the same about me.
Bro might be about to pay his penance right now, which is great. Withers has arrived into the camp. I'm gonna talk with him just to get rid of the stupid speech bubble.
And this one,
What are you doing, bro?
righting the balance. Beyond mortal realms, there doth exist an amalgamation of spirits akin to thine own.
That's crazy.
They bear great discontentment with their destiny.
Wow.
For a mere pittance of coin, I might summon the worthiest among them to lend aid to thy... Suspicion always haunts the guilty mind. My services are all that I can proffer thee. What thou...
So we can hire some hirelings to do stuff. I've never done that. Is that any good? If any of you in chat have ever actually done that, let me know, because I have never done it. Hello.
Glad Will saw
Woman.
sense. Even more glad he decided to stick around. Takes a pretty slick mover to track down old Karlach.
Me personally, this is my idea. I'm kind of shipping Malcolm and Karlach, but that might be a later thing. That might be a later thing.
He won't. Someone wrong-footed him about me, and I'm betting we'll find out who before long. I respect someone who can admit when they're wrong. And stick around after, too. Plus, did you see his eye? Bet there's a good story there.
Uh-huh.
Hey, soldier.
So, here's another thing we did last stream that I may have forgotten about. We actually did find a dude in the grove that could potentially help Karlach with her problem. But we need some gosh darn infernal iron, and I honestly forget where to find that.
Let's hope Damon is as good as he seems. Once my engine's handled, I can focus on more important matters. Tadpoles, cults, frosty pints.
Right then. So... yeah.
Funny you should ask. I was just thinking about what would have become of us without that Nautiloid.
Well, we wouldn't be
I know
playing
where
this
I'd
game.
be, trapped in Avernus still, with the Blade of Frontiers on my tail. But what about you? Lucky you. Sometimes I think I'd be better off indulging in a bit of light oblivion.
Light Oblivion.
You may as well make some good
Speaking of which,
memories mixed in with
I
the
think
body horror.
I might
huh?
pick Oblivion back up for the channel. Elder Scrolls Oblivion. I've been thinking about that. I kind of want to do that. Okay, that's enough screwing around. Let's just use all of the things. All the things. And I guess we're not gonna have Will's episode. He gets to remain human like dog. Dog, where did the dog go?
It's been a day, Scratch.
Puppy.
Come here, boy.
Puppy. The puppy has arrived, gang. You gotta smash like for puppy. You gotta pet the dog. Okay. This is the best game just because you can pet the dog. Okay. So if you don't do it, you are a questionable thing. Okay. So we're done here. Yay.
I already told you I don't
Oh, I may have forgotten to... Crap. I may have to go back to camp. I forgot that there's things that you gotta do with this mod. And I don't think I can do it easily at this point, so I kind of just gotta go around and make everybody
Soldier.
come with me. On.
Aces.
I want all of my people. I want all of my people.
Seems like Will and Karlak will play nice from now on. Saves us having to pick sides.
Uh-huh.
All right. Some company wouldn't hurt on the road.
Okay. Are there more people, or are we good? Will. Come here.
The goblins still infest the roads. As long as their leaders live, that's the spirit.
Right then. I have my people.
I miss my forge.
Alright, now we're good to go. Karlak has something to say again.
So, hey, we've got this soul coin, right? Thing
Yeah, I
is,
gave it to you,
I think I can use it.
woman.
My engine can, anyway. Zariel used
I haven't
to
done
top me
that
up
yet
every
either.
now and
I still
again
don't know
when
what
she
that
wanted
does.
me to go after an especially wicked target. Sort of. Next time we find ourselves toe to toe with something we want to squash, drop a coin.
We should
in,
probably save
see
that
what
for,
happens.
I don't know. Probably not just something we want to kill, but something like, something big, right?
Fuck yes. Now I just need something to sink my teeth into.
Yes, quite. Okay. Where have we been and where are we going? We've been up here. We need to go over here and get some infernal iron. That's right.
I already told you I don't have it.
Right then, so we need to get our butts over to the blighted village. And we've got some goblins over there to take care of. A really easy way to get past those dudes, though, is
Whatever comes, I'm ready.
by doing a little trick. It's called making yourself look like a drow if you don't have a drow in your party, and I don't. But fortunately, Shadowheart can use disguise self, so getting around that is actually really easy. And the goblins aren't gonna want to do anything to a drow, because that's just how they are. So, yay. So we're gonna have her take point for a little bit.
Love's waiting for you once this is all over.
You know what? That is not the easiest of questions for me to answer.
No, it
You
isn't.
mean just waiting? Like a lovesick puppy? Short-term amusements are much less hassle.
There's a dead
Curious.
piggy.
No wounds on that ball, but doesn't quite look like it died peacefully either.
The pig's dead, my friend. Staring at it won't bring it back. Come on. We'll never fix these brainworms if we stop and gawk at every piece of carrion you find.
But Astarion, I want to gook at it. Cause you're being sussy. Yeah.
The boar seems to be fresh, only a few hours dead. Examining the corpse, you see 2 small puncture wounds in its neck.
Yeah.
And is it dead enough for you?
Yeah, it looks pretty dead, bruh. That's 2 20s in a row.
It's been drained of blood with wounds in its neck. It's been killed by a vampire.
Oh, you don't
I didn't
say.
want to say anything because I didn't want to worry you. They are ferocious creatures. But don't worry. I'll keep watch tonight. We won't have to worry about nocturnal visitors. Now please, let's go.
Yeah, you don't want to stick around here anymore, buddy, do you? That's honestly fair.
Zaithis you mentioned intrigues me. Care to tell me a bit more?
Let's see.
A device crafted by
Actually, I want to take 2 seconds. What is going on?
To say no more.
Oh, I charmed him. I forgot. Okay. I actually want to take 2 seconds to double back a little bit, because there's a little collectible thingy over here that I found not too long ago in my personal save. That I would not have found easily if I hadn't explicitly been trying to fill up the map. And I kind of want it.
Conquered them all. This will be no different.
So I'm gonna get it.
I've always had a soft spot for the confident ones. They always disappoint there.
Shadowheart, why you being a bish? A gosh darn bish. Oh, you showed up. I wasn't expecting this guy to pop in up here.
Path to redemption or a road to
So,
damnation.
Yeah, we know the story with this dude.
Smiled. Then
We've already been over this.
Met, I am Raphael. Neither. The fox, rather. Hiding, in a word, of course.
Yeah.
There, come.
Yeah. You don't scare me or fool me, brother.
There. Middle of somewhere.
Nice decor.
The house of hope, where the tired come to rest and the famished come to feed lavishly.
Yes, it looks very hopeful and dreamy around here.
Enjoy your supper. After all, it might just be your last. Are you not entertained? Well,
Are you not
far be it from me
entertained?
to disappoint.
Bro. The guy that said, "Are you not entertained?" is way cooler than you are. Sorry. Sorry about you.
What's better than a devil you don't know? A devil you do. Am I a friend? Potentially. An adversary? Conceivably. But a savior? That's
Yeah, you
for certain.
You definitely got a savior complex about you, don't you, bro?
Come now. Why play hard to get when you're in deep over your tadpoled head? One skull, 2 tenants, and no solution in sight. I could fix it all like that.
I'm sure you could. That doesn't mean I trust you to.
And what is madness but a denial of reality? Still, I have a feeling you'll change your mind before it's changed for you. Try to cure yourself. Shop around. Beg, borrow, and steal. Exhaust every possibility until none are left. And when hope has been whittled down to the very marrow of despair, that's when you'll come knocking on my door. Hope. Such a tease.
I bet your mama teased you. That's why you grew up looking all scraggly.
I'll be around, watching you squirm like a tadpole through a nice juicy brain. All those pretty little symptoms, sundering skin, dissolving guts, they haven't manifested yet, have they? One might say you're a paragon of luck. I'll be there when it runs out.
Yeah, I'm not worried about you, Broseph. You ain't nothing, and you ain't gonna do nothing. Okay. So, what I actually came up here for
That might be
was
worth it.
this. I forget what's in here, but there's something in here.
At the back of the crevice lies a bag enfolded in the chitinous squabbling of spiders. A shiny
Spooders.
gold coin pokes from its mouth.
Booders. Oh, what the hell was that?
The
That's
creatures
not worth
clutch the
wasting an
pouch
inspiration
possessively.
on.
Is gold so precious to spiders?
Shadowheart probably isn't great at any of that. I'm gonna try to have Astarion do a sleight of hand.
At the back of the crevice lies a bag enfolded in the chitinous squabbling of spiders. A shiny
Never
gold
mind how
coin
difficult it is,
pokes
but
from its mouth.
there's a lot of bonus that Astarion gets with doing this stuff. So, I don't know. Yeah. Yay.
The spiders scatter, and you stash the bag. Something clinks among the coins.
Yay. What did we actually get? I don't know. Astarion. I want to be Astarion. Astarion has a bag. If this crap would get out of my way, I would perhaps be able to see what is in the bag. Some money. That's it. And a spider egg sack. Yay. I don't know what that's actually used for, but it's I don't know, it could be something. Right? Maybe. Potentially.
Ready. Whatever it takes.
Is there anything else up here? There's a chest. Kinda wanna dig into it. More money? Heck yeah. Okay. Can I just climb down the ladder, bruh? Alright. That should be that. We really need to run into the Blighted Village now, so we can get ourselves some infernal iron. Because I actually think I remember where we can find some in there.
So, you and Lae'zel. Seems tame.
Please don't remind me. But keep your guard up with her.
Note.
Is this worth rummaging through? Maybe. Not really. There's money in that one, that's nice. Taters count as camp supplies, so. Yeah, okay. That wasn't entirely not
Dead
worthwhile.
goblins. Dead travelers.
Were they heading to the druid's grave?
Here we have some unalived people. That's always good. A goblin's drawing?
As much love as I hold for Baldur's Gate, these frontiers delight me as much as any bustling street.
No, that could be useful for something.
I haven't even had a bath since the abduction. I must reek of the littered slime.
Sure.
The
but
goblins
think of the
definitely do
stories
have more
you'll
than
be
one
able to
feature.
tell.
Okay. That's all that was. So now, if we run in here, Why is... Hold on. 1 second. Why is Karlach way the heck over here? Guys. What are we doing? It's not that hard. Just go this way.
Nothing like a brisk stroll through the forest to invigorate the spirit.
Okay.
Let's go. I was just thinking the same thing, but less poetically.
Without so much as a stirring from our tadpoles.
A girl could get used to this.
Alright, so we got...
Goblins. I can smell trouble.
We got to do a little bit of running in here.
Get over there! Surround them like!
Bro, y'all ain't hiding from me.
Good. It's like they say. Wait. A drow. In the sun. Stand down! This one's got a touch of the absolute about her.
Uh-huh.
Apologies, your lordship. Hard making you out from a distance.
Yeah. I'm gonna act like it too.
Please, your greatness. Was an honest mistake is all. You'll get no more trouble from us. Promise.
Great. So we have successfully infiltrated the place very, very easily because disguise self is useful. And this is a bit locked.
Tell me, Gale, what is your interest in the astral plane?
But
Some time. Rather.
we can do some Astarian stuff to take care of that problem real fast.
It will be my home soon. Should lack if let it.
Boom.
No one back home will ever believe this.
Okay. Ow. Nom nom nom. So apparently there is some infernal iron in here somewhere. We just go find it.
Careful. There are traps about.
There are traps about. What if I don't want to do traps about? That chest is trapped. What's in here, huh? We got some blueprints of a great sword, a stickle, and a dagger.
Weapon blueprints.
I remember that. That's the thing.
Bark.
Never actually finished it, but
Knew where to find some.
I don't know. It's a thing we might get to later. What the heck was that roll, huh? That was crap. It was crap. There we go. There we stinking go. There we are. So we have our infernal iron.
This can help Damon patch up my engine.
Interesting. And we've got this sword that Malcolm, well, no, we probably shouldn't make use of it. The rapier can do more max damage. I kind of want to get into a tangent about this sword real quick. So I know it might be like kind of hard to see, but if you look at the crossguard, at the end of the crossguard you have these two little points that like point down toward the handle. That's a terrible design. Like, if you're swinging this little sword around, you've got those points in the crossguard, like, digging into your wrist and stuff. That's a horrible design, and I hate it, and it makes me mad. Anyway, now that I've successfully ranted about all of that, we have Infernal Iron. So I am going to grab the waypoint around here and then immediately head back and see if we can do Karlach's thing or not.
Gale. Perhaps oration suits you more than battle.
They're not mutually exclusive.
There we are.
Weave is served best with a dash of...
Sorry guys, OBS just had problems. Did it actually have problems? I can't really tell yet. Mic check. Why do I gotta have technical difficulties, bruh? I don't want to be doing no technical difficulties. Did that fix it? I don't think so. OBS has failed me. Come on, OBS, you can do it. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to stop and restart because it just took a crap, so 1 second. Took a crap, so 1 second. Hello. Are we all good? I hope we're good. I really don't know what the heck just happened. OBS decided to take a poop. Okay. Apologies for the technical difficulties. OBS just decided to disconnect out of nowhere. But I think I fixed it. All right. Okay, where was I? Right, we were gonna go back to see about doing Karlach's thing. Hello, everybody that just joined the stream.
My condition's only getting worse.
We had a little bit of technical difficulties just now, but I think I was actually able to fix it. So, looks like Gale's having some problems. What the heck's going on with you,
feel as
bruh?
flattered as I do? Fighting to dine with a devil.
Not really.
Believe me, that was a devil's equivalent of serenades and roses. Don't let his bluster fool you. All that talk of desperation merely illustrates his own. I think he wants something from us, badly. And in that knowledge lies our opportunity.
What do you think? What do you think he wants, bro?
Our souls. But I suspect that's but his opening offer.
Let me play the devil's advocate. The man is too eager. Do not dismiss his offer out of hand.
If there's one quality all the denizens of the hells embody, it's ambition. Quality they share with many humans, come to think of it.
Uh-huh. Right.
I'm in the foggiest. But, based on the evidence before us, we can make certain deductions as to why he sought out our merry band. Fact one, there's something very strange and very powerful about our tadpoles. Fact two,
True.
a devil offers to take it away. Devils aren't known to aid mortals out of simple kindness. Whatever Raphael wants, we must be the key to getting it, along with our tadpoles. So, I say for now, we wait. If I'm right, Raphael will seek us out again, and when he does, there's a mighty bargain to be made. Remember his Cormyrean
You know,
ride? Down
you actually-
came the claw.
He
Perhaps we
he
should
makes a
start growing
point.
our nails. You'll have to speak slowly. I'm finding it quite difficult to concentrate. That is most gratifying
Yeah,
to
let's
hear.
let's help him
May I?
out. I already gave him a thing. There you go, buddy.
Thank you.
You good now?
That hit the spot.
Goody.
I can feel it work. The magic, it's like a lullaby that sings to sleep the demon inside. A metaphorical demon, I haste to point out, but no less dangerous. And no less bound to wake up again to continue its ravages. Such is the nature of all monsters.
Right then.
Grateful as I am, the course of our camaraderie is much better served by not taking that particular detour. Not just yet. Sincerely, though. I understand I ask a lot from you with few answers in return. But in time, all will be told.
Yeah, I'm actually vibing with Gale. Gale is a homie.
My lord, I bow to your boundless kindness.
Anyway, back to what we actually came back here to do. Let's see to that.
Than most Istiki Gale. Multiple tutors, I should guess.
Many a wise man and woman indeed. Waterdeep is the home of myriad scholars.
Ah, the City of Splendors. Spent a whole fleet's wake there with my father. What a delight.
All right. Let's find bro. We gotta find bro.
I know you have it.
Touch me and I'll bite your fingers off.
What the heck is going on up here?
Only gonna ask you one more time, boy. Hand over my locket.
I don't have your ugly locket. I never seen it before.
Hand it over or I'll slap the teeth out of your head. You threatening me?
I need you to chill, bruh. And also, really not afraid of you. Not at all.
You don't understand. The kid stole my locket. He... Oh, the hell's with this? These little devils get away with everything because of coddling bastards like you. You'll get yours someday. I hope I get to see it.
Maybe you will, but personally, I doubt it. See you around.
I kind of wish I had more context there. But he's already... Bro's already long gone, so... Oh well. Good thing that's actually not what I came here to do. Hello.
How fares the search?
We've got some infernal iron.
Please let this work.
The weight of it. And that blaze of chaos. Can't imagine.
Haven't done this
where
before
my
either.
heart should be.
So
Must be
I have
quite
no
the
idea what's about to
experience.
happen.
Give me just a moment. And I think... There. You'll have to install it, I'm afraid. I don't think there are thick enough gloves in all the realms to protect from that kind of heat.
That feels... good. I'm still burning hot as hell's hole, but I feel less... changeable. Cheers, mate.
Pleasure. And as for the heat, I haven't got any solutions now, but I'm not giving up. Could be if the combustion chamber had its own insulation, or if we had some kind of enchanted coolant. Find me again in Baldur's Gate. If I'm worth my salt, I'll have figured something out by then.
So what did bro actually do?
And hopefully the next time I see you, I'll have something promising to report. Pocket any infernal iron you find along the way,
Yeah, that was the plan, but like,
What I wouldn't do for better tools.
what did that do?
At least things
I'm not real sure.
Damon's upgrade didn't cool me down, but it did juice me up. I don't think I've ever felt more powerful.
Really?
Bring it on.
Okay. I wonder
Oh, I could go for a good meal.
if I look at her stuff. I don't know if any of this is different. Infernal engine is burning more evenly. She has advantage on saving throws against being charmed. Is that it? Oh well. Whatever. Let's keep going then. We ain't got all day.
Of the mind flayers later. Is there a squid king or something?
No. Each gate is servant to an elder brain. No king unites elders. Only
Okay.
a collective tyranny.
A mind flayer.
What's in here? Anything?
Imagine that. Such a thing could shatter worlds.
Let's find out. I don't know that I've opened this box.
Let's crack it open.
I would love to crack it open. Cracking it open would be great. Ooh. What is that? At the start of combat, the wearer gains momentum. Okay. I mean, I'll take it. I don't know how useful that'll actually end up being, but I guess we'll see. There's a couple more things we want to look at here in Blighted Village, starting with all of this bull crap.
Stop this thing!
The goblin seems unsure whether to bow to you or attack.
What do you want? I mean, what do you need?
Wait. What are you doing, bruh?
You are blessed, ain't ya? A true soul?
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
I don't want to use all of that against this guy. I feel like that would be kind of a waste. Oh yeah, especially when this is so easy. If we do a little bit of charming, that would be good.
Pardon, madam, I didn't mean to doubt you. I know my place.
Uh-huh.
Well, that's that. We'll be on our way. Do as you like with the pipsqueak.
The goblins slink backwards, afraid to take their eyes off you.
You guys are
Come
stupid.
on, you lot, hop it! Before she changes her mind.
Get out of here.
Fresh meats.
Get out of here. Yeah, you get out of here. You flippin' frickers. Alright. This wasn't a mistake from the first time I streamed this game, but it is definitely a thing that's worth doing.
Cut me loose!
Okay.
Magakabara. There's pustulant thugs. Well, get on with it. You saved me, now you'll extort me. That's how this works, yes?
No, I just, I want you to get the heck out of here, but I also want your thing. You know?
Nothing? You're
You know,
teasing
we
me now.
could have stored you.
I'm certain of it.
It wouldn't be
Take
that
my
hard.
pack if you can find it. The only reason those goblins caught me was its weight. I'll travel lightly from now on.
Okay, bye.
What's next, I wonder?
Let's get in here. So then here's where we need to get. And we will get the backpack. Smoke powder's good, that's good, that's good. Let's see. There's another shovel. Shovels are good. I seem to remember there being something else in here. Ah, yes, here we are. Those are some good medium armor boots that I would like for Shadowheart to equip. Okay. We've done that. We can move on.
Leaves, grass. Can't beat it.
I was raised in the city. I'm more...
Shadowheart's
Sorry to
attention
cut the
is
dialogue
fixed on
short,
the
but we
damaged
got
old
some
statue.
character building going on over here.
We should keep moving.
Should we now?
Nothing. The trick of the light.
I saw a little something going on your hand there,
I saw
Toots.
something that reminded me of... Well, it's private. But then I felt something rise within me, like my blood was on fire. Then it passed. Let's just move along. Time's a rare currency for both of us.
Uh-huh. Okay, so...
Careful, I'm behind.
Next little thing that I want to see to before I leave this place is... Honestly, I don't remember exactly where it is. It's off in this direction somewhere. This dude's
Weapon
just
designs. The blacksmith's work.
chilling there. We'll probably leave him be for now.
Rough. A work in progress, surely.
Here we are. This thing. This is a nice
Feast
dagger,
fit for
and
an
I want it.
ogre. You notice a peculiar dagger protruding from the tough, leathery meat.
Tough, leathery meat. We'll try investigation first. That definitely didn't work. Probably not worth using inspiration on just because
The dagger is tightly
there are
embedded
other
in the carcass.
means we can use to
You
get that
notice
dagger.
Nothing unusual.
Such as sleight of hand. No. That actually probably is worth using inspiration, because Astarion can definitely get that. Why are my rolls so bad? Astarion, what are you doing, bro? Just come on. There you go. Finally. Goodness gracious. Goodness gracious me.
Your cautious method pays off. The dagger glides smoothly
Yay.
out of the mystery meat.
Mystery meat. Mystery meat. Yeah, so we wanna equip that. Because it's sorta goodish. Didn't Shadowheart pick up some... Yeah, she picked up some thievery goodness that I kind of want to split between Malcolm and Astarion. Okay, so now I think I'm done here for the time being. So we really ought to move on. Is this the way I need to go? I don't actually... Well, maybe.
Biting flies. Midges. Ugh. Shouldn't nature be beautiful and serene?
Upper City, huh? Swish. Never spent much time there
Yeah, there's
myself.
nothing over here.
I'll happily take you if we survive this bug's banquet.
Yeah, there's
Sounds good.
nothing for me on the other side of this bridge quite yet. So we got to double back a little bit, except we found this thing. It's the box with some stuff in it. Alright.
You fight well, but you're so efficient. Why not?
Fun.
Alright.
I fight to win, not to make spectacles.
There's a goblin. The goblins don't really care about us right now, so
Haven't seen that game in years.
they get to live. For now. Probably gonna come back later and kill all of them, but for now they'll live, I guess. We still need to go through here, so we're gonna use Shadowheart to get around these guys. Hello. Don't mind us.
A war drum. One of those can summon fighters far and wide.
Yeah, but we're not gonna have to deal with that.
Drow coming through.
See? Yeah, get out of my way. Y'all need to be getting out of my way. Because I'm a drow and stuff. Except I'm not, but I am. Okay.
Hear my voice. Obey my command.
I don't want to hear your voice or obey your command.
Every word is drenched with a
Frankly.
power and authority you do not understand, but cannot deny. Your vision clouds, leaving you in a dark, featureless shadowscape. Nothingness in every direction. Then there are 3 figures before you. An armored male elf, exuding power and command. A handsome younger man with a quick, easy smile. And a pale young woman with even paler eyes.
These are my chosen. They speak for me. Aid their search for the prison, and you will be worthy to stand beside them in my presence.
Oh, you mean that thing?
You feel energy pulsing from the artifact, lifting the pain from you, pushing the voice away.
My power grows. My forces gather. The reckoning draws near.
Bish, I am not worried about you or your reckoning. To be real with you.
Don't give me that look. I don't know what just happened any more than you do. We should keep going.
Yeah. She is actually telling the truth when she says that, so. And I already know that she's telling the truth when she says that, so I'm not gonna prod. Just
Trust
keep that
me,
thing close.
I will. Let's keep going.
Okay then. Now that we've gone and done that.
Sounds like they've captured themselves a bar.
Down, recoil of your musty.
We can get Bard Boy out of here. Which is probably worth doing, so.
With fragulous crown and with scepter abraid, draw Ragslin, short work of the innkeeper, made. The inn burnt to ash.
With your
goblins. Goblin kind had reduced them to cowering
Am I right?
filthy. So raise it, your goblets, and drain them with pride. Draw Ragslin, the true soul, had led you glide.
I reckon Draw Ragslin's the gobbo in charge, the way this one's carrying on.
Who's that? Friend of yours? You up to something?
Oh, certainly not. What are you doing? I'm busy here.
You lying. You lying.
Never.
I'm trying to get this dude back in his cage so I can get him out of here.
Draw Ragslin, Draw Ragslin, I am Draw Ragslin, Tumptuous, Draw Ragslin,
You broke him.
Yes, I did.
Draw Ragslin, we pray, we...
Come on, pigeon, back to your cage.
Now, look what you've done.
Oh, no. I know what I'm doing, bro. Don't worry about it.
My name's Gripper, idiots.
Here are these two people that I took pity on in the last stream. They just ended up here.
Can't give up now.
Let's see. Hello.
You look like you got something jingling in your pocket. Looking to spend it?
Well, I might have something jingling in me pocket. What do you got jingling in your stuff? When the wearer heals, it gains an additional... Whoa! You know, that's not bad. Swearsy shoes, jump distance, not great. Gloves of archery. We want to get those for Astarion, don't we? Yeah, we do. I already know that for a fact. I definitely do. There's a couple of goblin bows. Got some actually decent hide armor, but it sure is going for a lot, huh? This longbow is actually really worth getting as well, also for Astarion. I need to sell off some stuff first though, so let's do that. We'll sell that and that, because Burrow's about to not need it, right? I don't actually have a whole lot right now, which isn't necessarily ideal. I probably have some scrolls I'm never going to use. That helm, probably never going to use. Probably just going to keep it for Gale food. I do have quite a bit of scrolls here. These, I don't think I'm ever going to use those. Mirror image, maybe. Maybe. Burning ads, probably not. Okay. Alright, so I want that longbow, please. And all of the health potions I can afford to buy. There. And now I'm cash poor, but we're about to fix that, so it's actually okay.
Get moving. I've got other customers.
Okay, so now I need to give Bro all of his stuff to make him better. What else did I buy? I bought some of these. Gale could use some health potions. He doesn't have any. Okay, what else do we got here? Gale's staff is actually not equipped. That's kind of an issue. I'm glad I saw that. Otherwise, we may have had some issues. A little low on health potions, aren't we? Just a little bit.
Alright, what now?
Oh well.
Keep that bird away from the merchandise.
Okay. So, there are a couple things we can find around here. Specifically up here. If I remember correctly, anyway. I think there's a survival check. Yep. And a little chest. With money and more stuff. Yay. Okay.
Bloody starving.
With all this grandeur sunk into squalor, I wonder what dismal corner we'll find house in. Let's hope we
Alright, I think I'm done here now. So let's move further into this place and start dealing with all of the crap that's in here to deal with, because there's a lot of crap in here to deal with.
This ruin must have been dedicated.
And I do mean a lot of crap. Gale, again, bruh?
My condition is worsening again. I need to consume some powerful magic or it may become volatile.
Okay. I don't think Astarion actually equipped anything. I need to make sure that we do that. Oh, the stuff you send to camp can be used for this? I actually didn't know that. Okay. We'll do that. There we go.
Thank you.
You good, bro?
It is a strange experience. Each time anew. Like a lost soul is spelunking through the darkness that is me, only to be sacrificed on the dread altar of the heart. Somehow the second artifact hasn't had the effect of the first. It's somewhat relieved the discomfort, but I fear my hunger hasn't quite...
So sometimes I've noticed my streams are delayed a little bit. So I was just checking to make sure that that didn't happen.
The magic isn't having the effect it should have. It's not like the last time, like a rainstorm that quells a forest fire. It merely drizzles. The embers still sizzle, the fire remains undefeated. I'm not certain what's going on, but nothing good. Please, thank you for the artifact.
Right. So
So much
he's
fun
actually fine.
that those thieves almost got past.
At least for now, anyway.
Start singing.
Oh yeah. Before we go any further,
Pay a visit in return. That'll be
I need to make sure bro actually has all of his stuff equipped. And I'm gonna drop a quick save. So that is for sure taken care of.
As if mingling with a horde of goblins wasn't bad enough. Let's do what we have to do, then get out of here. Good.
Yeah, that was the plan.
Seluna is a bad omen. Just look what's befallen her temple. Though, I'll grant it must have been impressive once, in all its profane glory. Until someone raised it. No matter. I'll breathe easier once we're clear of this place.
You seem to admire whoever left this place in ruin.
Only that you're overthinking a simple deduction I made.
What's going on with you? This is not gonna work. It worked!
You're not going to let this go, are you? You might wish you had. I worship Shah.
You worship Shah.
Mistress of the Night. It is my holy mission to oppose Selûne, her teachings and her followers. Now that you have the truth, please don't make a big fuss about it.
I wasn't going to, bruh.
Blimey.
Blimey.
And Mistra are not exactly friends.
Blimey. Yeah, we got bigger problems than that.
I didn't think you'd react so pragmatically. Perhaps I should have told you sooner.
Yeah, perhaps you should have. Let's just
Gladly.
leave it be. Okay, so
Oi! Ain't no party! Oi! We're doing the Absolute's work. State your business now.
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
yeah, sure. You will let me through.
A shiver runs across your mind. You feel sated.
Oh, beg pardon. You must be here to join the other true souls. Please, go right ahead.
Okay.
Bloody racket. Oh, come on now.
So the tadpole gives us, yeah, it does.
Ignore it. Deny it. This is nothing but a disease.
Sometimes the
and every
party
useful
mod that I
thickens
have
further.
kind of messes with the dialogue just a little
Any
bit,
power freely
but
given is a
it's
power
not a
well
big deal.
received, and this is a valuable power indeed.
A little caution may be advised. The power may prove valuable, or it might not. We simply don't know.
Yeah.
A wise choice.
Agreed.
Under the circumstances.
Okay. Actually want to drop another quick save so I don't have to do all of that again. Alright. So there is quite a lot of stuff to do in here. And last time I was in here, I made a ton of mistakes again.
Makes my stomach turn.
So we're gonna be fixing those, starting with
Decorations are an improvement.
this over here.
Poor lad. I could give you peace, you know. But no. You gotta keep silent, don't you?
I would like to
Where
get
flee
all of
to,
the
you
hostages
stubborn
out of this place.
Please, stop!
So they ain't got no leverage, you know what I mean?
Ah, here to see your friend, have ya? Come and join him if you like.
But you feel nothing in response. Your illithid power is beyond reach until you rest.
This probably won't work. Let's try it anyway. Aha!
We do all the work, and you get to finish him? Bah! Take him! Won't do you any good. He just screams. I should have sent him to Moonrise with the rest for all the good he's been.
Uh-huh.
I want to watch
Get
that
outta here.
weird priest next door.
Yeah,
Sounded
you
like he
do
was
that.
beating
You get out of here.
something up. Yeah,
Hello.
beating it.
Please, please. Let me out.
Looks like you've been through
There's no reason
some
for
things.
this. Halsin.
Where's Halsin, bruh?
I don't know. He changed into a bear.
I wanna kill him again. Just
I
kidding.
lost sight
No,
of
no.
him.
We're actually
I
gonna
don't know
do
if
the
he's
right
still
thing
alive.
when we go over there this time.
That's all I know. Please, get me out of here.
I ain't gonna leave you here, bruh.
Thank you so much.
This should be easy. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Big easy. Easy game, some would say.
The lock clicks and opens.
Look at that. Easy game.
Thank you. I better go before they catch us. I should be able to make it to the grove on my own. They need to know they're in danger.
I'm pretty sure they already know, but, you know, whatever. Just get out of here, bruh. You just get out of here. Okay. So we took care of him. There's some weird crap going on over there that I don't want to put up with. And we got this.
Don't go bothering my pigeon. He's mine.
We need to get this guy out of here too.
Keep him safe. Listen to him coo. Till I gets hungry or some such. What's it to ya? Then catch one on your own.
The mark glows, but you feel nothing in response. Your illithid power is beyond reach until you rest.
It's easy. See, it's easy. Easy game.
Take him for a joke, why don't ya? And don't let the lads snatch him up. No, tell him what they'll do to him. Bring him back when he's all tuckered out. Here's the key. Pigeon's all yours.
Alright, you get out of here. Yeah, you get out of here.
Look at this. I'm quite saved.
Yes,
I
you are.
guarantee the story of your daring rescue of my person will live on for eons.
Just get out of here, bro.
I intend to do just that. A trusty invisibility potion goes a long way in a place like this. We mustn't tarry, but I'd hate for our friendship to end here. Please, won't you meet me once we've both slipped the goblin yoke? Smashing!
Fine.
Soon, my friend. Soon
Just
we
get
can
out,
share
bro.
a flagon of something liquid and a tale of daring do. I'll slip away when the coast is clear. See you soon, my friend. I simply can't wait to pick your brain.
Yeah. Whatever. I got more important things to do in this place. You were just a small part of that. Okay. Absolutely the next thing we need to do is we need to go over here. And we should free Halson. Because this is where Halson's at. I'm not super worried about it because I've done this the right way twice now. Not on stream or anything, but I've done it the right way twice now, and it's actually not that difficult of a fight, so I'm probably just going to position my rogues in places that make sense, like we'll put Malcolm up here, probably. And we'll put Astarion, like, I don't know. Also probably up here, funnily enough. Like, if we put him here, is he able to... Would he be able to... No, he wouldn't. Okay. We'll just have him... We'll just have him right here next to Malcolm then.
Defender of the people.
That's what we'll do. And we probably want somebody guarding the door. So I might make Because my two strongest fighters are Lae'zel and Karlach for sure. So I might make Will guard the door. Because I can't let anybody get out of this room. If I do, the whole place gets alerted, and that's not good for business, right? Okay.
Salutations.
Wits and blades, always sharp.
And now we can start this thing.
Keep your hands steady, 3.
Chill with the bear, bruh.
Make it squeal again.
Why is Malcolm down here? Okay, whatever. Let him go, bruh.
It's staying right here. The beasts came in here with those robbers, killed Dink and Meats
Not
too.
Dink!
Boss is thinking of
Meats
serving it to the
too?
wolves.
Oh no!
But first, 3.
The
more
goblins
stones.
are cooked!
Make it nice and bloody. Yeah. Hit his head.
They don't even know how cooked they are.
Noises.
The mark glows, but you feel nothing in response.
Stop it!
How dare ya?
Stop it! I'm gonna beat y'all's butts. That's what I'm gonna do. Okay, so Malcolm actually wasn't down there? I don't know. Weird cutscene stuff. Let's see. So my rogues actually technically are not hidden, even though they're up here. That kind of sucks a little bit. Let's see, where is everybody at? We need to take, as horrible as this is, we actually need to kill the kids first, because they're gonna run away. And we can't let them do that, because they will cause problems if they get away.
Yes, here. Ready or not?
So they need to die first. They have like no HP. But they really do need to die. So we can shoot these down as well, which I've never done, but that is a thing we could do if it comes to that. I actually might have to move Astarion out of that position. That's unfortunate. I'm probably just going to keep him in this corner then. There's really not much I can do. I thought surely they would both be able to take shots from up there, but I guess I was wrong. Oh well. I'm not super worried about it. This fight is actually pretty easy. Shadowheart. Attack the child. The child needs to die. Absolutely. The child needs to stop living. And the wargs are going to break out eventually, but that's what I have Halsin for. Halsin is actually really good at taking care of the rogue, the wargs. So, okay, let's see. We probably want to move Gale back a little bit. The child needs to die immediately. There's one dead. One child has been killed. And the other child has been killed. Yay! Can I say that on YouTube? Oh well. It's probably fine. Let's see. What's range looking like? There's actually not a lot we can do here. I don't know. We could probably get that guy if we hide.
I don't need any attention right now.
If we hide him, do a sneak attack.
Let's take you first.
We can actually have Malcolm take him out. Yeah. Yeah.
Watch this.
Very good, very good, very good. Let's move Karlach in the direction of the wargs, because of the enemies in this fight, the most powerful ones are gonna appear over in this direction.
Swift and lethal.
So, yeah. Let's do the same thing with Lae'zel.
No time to waste.
Can she get a shot off on this guy? Yup. Might as well. Okay. They still be busting down that gate, or trying to anyway.
2 steps at a time.
The children are dead, so we no longer really have to worry about the door. Let's just start Eldritch blasting everything. Will is really hurting for bonus actions, huh? He doesn't really have much he can do, just generally speaking. Astarion is within view. No, wait, he can actually come over here. Okay, cool. Hide, bro. And get rid of that guy. Easy game.
What's the plan?
Easy gosh darn game. I kind of want to put Shadowheart in the middle of the room. That way, if there's any healing that needs to be done, it can be done. You know? Okay. Whoa! That was a lot of damage. I didn't like how much damage that did. Can we put some boys to sleep? Or let's just, yeah, that's fine. We'll just put him to sleep. Elzen, I need you to be like down there for when the wargs come out, because they're gonna come out. They are gonna come out. Okay, I need Malcolm to be in a spot that makes sense, so that bro can hide. Can we get a shot off? We actually can. Ah, nice. Except it wasn't nice because he missed horribly.
Karlach,
Cool.
It's go time.
Karlach needs to get out of the grease immediately. Let's just have her jump and see if we can get a reckless attack off on this dude. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Swift
We sure can. Okay. Get some jumping going on with her. Get her out of the grease just in case somebody decides to light that grease on fire and cause problems. Oh, of course you ran to the lever like a piece of crap. More Greeks? Are you kidding me? Of course there's more damn grease. That's probably fine. Eldritch Blast again, because Eldritch Blast is Eldritch Blast and stuff. Okay. So now these guys are gonna get out. It's fine. We'll take them down. Astarion, you are being seen at the moment, but you can actually get down there and hide again. Yeah. Yeah. Boom. Ooh. Nice. Okay. That went well. Shadowheart, why do you miss like all the time? Shadowheart misses constantly, like literally all the time. Very seldom does she ever actually land a hit with her main weapon. Okay, let's get rid of that dude. Or not, that's fine. I mean, I didn't want to kill the stupid goblin anyway. Okay, Halsin's going after the wargs. That's what I want. Let's see if we can actually move Malcolm around. That provokes attack of opportunity, but I'm willing to risk it for the biscuit. That's fine. That's fine. I just need him out of the line of sight. Hide, bruh. Oh, he's threatened, so that actually doesn't work. Okay. Then let's just attack. Malcolm actually has some nice abilities for doing that. We've got Searing Smite. Yeah. That went well. So we got a couple of dead wargs over here already. Cool. So we've actually already dealt with the wargs. They're completely taken care of, and we only have a couple of goblins left. So yeah, like I said, pretty easy fight actually. The main threat was actually the wargs, but since Halsin is here, they're actually not that threatening.
I am fury. I am death.
I am fury. Yeet. Alright. Kill it. Thank you.
Battle favors the fearless.
And now we just have this one goblin. Boom! Look how easy that was.
One should cherish all of nature's bounty, but goblin guts are quite far down the list. You aided a bear without knowing if it would savage you. A true friend of nature. Or perhaps a lunatic. Either way, I owe thanks.
Maybe a little bit of both.
The druid Halsin.
You are Halsin. Can you help me with my little problem? I may have a little problem, buddy.
Parasites in your head that... You mean you have one of them?
Yeah.
Oak Father preserve you, child. You're infected, aren't you?
Yeah, that's what I just said, bruh.
Spawn. But something's different. You're aware of the monster inside you. You don't bow to the absolute like the true souls do.
No.
How is this possible?
I don't even know. We should probably keep the artifact on the down low. I think the less people that know about that, the better. So, I don't even know.
You weren't speaking lightly when you said you needed help. Let me tell you what I know. I've been studying these parasites for a while now. Ever since I discovered these so-called true souls are infected with them. Someone is using very powerful magic to modify these tadpoles. They're using them to exert control over the infected. I'm sorry to say, I can't undo that magic, which means I can't cure you. But that doesn't mean I can't help. I didn't find what I came here for, a way to remove the tadpoles. But I found the next best thing. I found out where they come from. That must be where these enchantments are placed on them. And it's where you'll find your cure.
Oh, goody. Let's actually talk to this guy a little bit.
I overheard that the cultists are sending all of their captives to Moonrise Towers. Innocents go in, true souls come out. Given that all of these true souls are infected, it has to be the source for this magic. If you want to find a cure, you must head there and discover how the tadpoles are being manipulated.
Yeah. Thanks, bro.
Wait, I could help you find a cure. But I need to settle matters here first. I've no right to ask more of you. But if you could help me, I'd be free to join your journey to Moonrise. I cannot allow these butchers to threaten my grove. The natural order must be protected.
Yeah, we were actually here to do that anyway.
My thanks. If you prevail, I'll owe you the debt of a lifetime. Rare is the beast that survives decapitation. Help me eliminate the Drow Minthara, the Hobgoblin Draw Ragslin, and that perversion of a priestess, Gut. They are the ones holding these parasites together. Remove them, and nature will cure itself.
Okay. Wait here for now.
Focus on the leaders.
I'm probably gonna
That's all
come
it will
back
take
for
to
him
restore the
later.
balance here.
For one of those fights, because there's 3 main people we need to kill. Also, let's group everybody back together, because we won. Alright, let's start looting. I don't actually think there's a whole lot of good stuff we can take from this room, but I still kind of want to look. 3 health potions in there, that was good. All of this is camp supply stuff, so let's actually take all of it. Okay. Nothing else in there. Let's go up here, because there's a couple chests up here as well. Let's open these bad boys up. There's nothing in either of them. I don't think there's anything in here, at least by the looks of it. It just looks like a bit of a holding cell. There's a hole there with what looks like a body inside of it. That's fine. There's probably nothing else in here besides a few more dead goblins. Here's the boats. What are these? Once per turn, when you dash, you gain Wrath. I don't actually know what Wrath does. I kind of want to give those to Karlach. Just because. That's a key. And a great axe for Karlach. That's throwing ammo for Karlach. Yay. Okay. I'm gonna have her equip her boots.
What's cooking?
Not that I actually know what those do, but oh well. Alright. So now all that's left is for us to take out the 3 leaders, the 3 people that are in charge of all of this bull crap that's going on in this place. Before we do that, I am going to take a quick break. So stick around for 2 seconds. I'll be right back. Alright. Okay, so first thing we should go do is we should go deal with Minthara. Now, what I've learned from looking at some things about this game is that Minthara is actually a playable character, which I did not know the last time I took this save over here.
Best not do
to
anything suspicious while it's watching.
where Minthara's at. So there's one thing I want to deal with that I know for sure that I definitely want to deal with, and it is the war drum that's over here. Because there is one.
We want you dead, you dumb knuckle. Not dead. Another outsider come to see the boss? Mind your manners now.
Not the pit.
Or he'll throw you in the pit.
Yeah, this dude's gonna die. There's really nothing I can do.
And stop complaining.
Yeah, he's cooked. Okay, so they're gonna go away. I kind of need them to go away, so I can deal with the war drum that's over here. Yeah. Okay, that's dealt with. Next thing. Actually want to drop a save just real quick and see if we can talk to Minthara a little bit, because as I said before, she is a playable character, and every other time I've come in here, off stream obviously, but every other time I've come in here I've kind of just killed her. She is a playable character though, and I know for a fact that she is, so I kind of want to see what's going on with Minthara.
Your scouting party has not returned, and half of the intruders escaped your guards.
Yeah, you mucked up.
Sorry, mistress. We mucked up.
Until their sanctuary is found, I will take something precious from you every hour that passes. A trinket,
Oh, no.
a tongue, a limb.
Ain't no use without the limbs. The lad'll make the prisoner squeal soon enough. I swear.
Silence now, creature, or I will silence you forever.
I feel like if I was doing an evil playthrough, I'd be vibing with Minthara.
As she turns to you, her thoughts mingle with yours. A cold hand caressing your brain. The chamber melts away to reveal a dark, endless nowhere. In it, you see a vision. The drow listens as a pale-eyed young woman whispers in her ear. One of those the voice spoke of. One of the chosen. The vision fades away.
A true soul? Praise be, sister. Are you here to join my hunt?
Can she provide a safe passage to Moonrise?
Yes, I suppose I might offer passage.
Yeah, she wants to take out the
But
grove,
first,
I know that.
we hunt. Prove yourself worthy, and you will have what you see.
What's the target? It's the grove, I knew that.
Worshippers of a false god. Their existence is an insult to the Absolute's claim on this region. There is a weapon the Absolute seeks. I'm sure those wretches have it hidden away there. We will find it amongst the dead and the ashes.
Her excitement is palpable. She lingers on thoughts of victory, of unbelievers' blood spilled, and of the weapon. She will seize it, in the Absolute's name. You suddenly feel a strange anxiety take hold. Not your own, but that of the Gith artifact you carry. Somehow, it's afraid. You attune your mind to it. The artifact does not want to part from you.
I don't
it does
want it
not
to
want
either.
to fall into the Absolute's clutches.
The thief, whimpering in our dungeon, tried to flee to their sanctuary. We will continue to remove parts of him until he tells us exactly where it is. He's been resilient, but he'll talk.
She is seeking the grove you visited. Already you feel her mind closing around yours.
Great. Perhaps he can misdirect her.
Speak, true soul. The hunt must begin soon.
Haven't we already freed the prisoner in question? I feel like we've done that. So if we say we'll visit the prisoner, that's probably a way out of this conversation. If we say that, we could probably get her to leave this place, but that puts the grove at risk, and we don't want to do that. Or we could just say, actually, we want to kill you, and that's probably not the smartest thing in the world to do right now, given the placement of everybody. So what if we say we'll visit the prisoner?
Excellent. Be sure not to kill him before he talks.
No prizes for guessing what this weapon they're after really is.
Looks that way.
Seems
the
to be
scout
locked
said they had something moving around out there.
Case. We've got more problems than just the words in our heads.
So this eye we should probably get rid of. I'm not super worried about the eye as much as I am Minthara herself. Or that war drum over there, for that matter. We definitely need to get rid of that.
What they do ain't exactly fighting. All they gotta do is light up a powder
Okay,
and bang.
so I'm actually out of the line of sight here.
Dying's the only
Yeah,
thing they're
so we can
good
just
at.
take that out. Not a big deal. Okay. Let's get everybody on this side of the bridge. And we might want to push this guy into the chasm. We kind of need him to be in a position where that's easy to do, though. Actually, I kind of want to see what he has on him first.
I've got a long road ahead.
That's hard to do with the scrying eye. Huh. Okay, so let's push the scrying eye instead. Yep.
Life you took
I'm not worried
will
about
go
it.
unavenged,
Okay,
it
so
seems.
ooh, the only one that actually Minthara didn't see that. Minthara didn't see that. It was just the stupid goblin that saw that. We could just take out the stupid goblin. Oh. Okay. Okay, what should I have Shadowheart here?
Loads of hunters and a few pariahs to carry the powder kegs.
Guiding bolt.
What they do ain't exactly fighting.
That actually did quite a bit of damage to Bro. Okay, we got another goblin. Join the fight from way over here. I'm pretty sure she just kind of patrols around this place. So far, Minthara still doesn't care, which is crazy. It might be because I talked to her already, and I don't know. We might be chill, but I'm not real sure yet. I need Astarion in a spot where He can be useful. Okay, well, that just added them to the fight. Okay, so yeah, we're just killing them all now. Okay, I guess we're killing them all now. I'm fine with that, honestly. Okay, we got rid of that guy. Let's see. Will, I need Will to... Why did he go that way?
Finding my way.
I need Will, actually, to Eldritch Blast this bridge into the gosh darn chasm. Goodbye, bridge. So now Minthara, because Minthara is actually pretty darn powerful, she's gonna have a harder time getting over here if I cover, like, right here. Because this gap is jumpable, barely, but if I put all my dudes, like, right here, she won't have any space, really, and I can just pepper her with ranged attacks. I feel like that's my plan. So we're gonna move Lae'zel, like, literally right there, and start sending some heavy ordnance over this way.
Another fight.
Okay, if I put Malcolm right next to Lae'zel, we can actually hide him and get off a sneak attack. Yeah. So we really just need to do as much damage as we possibly can to Minthara as quickly as we can, because she can cause a lot of problems. Because she is pretty darn powerful, as I've said. So what can Gale do here? If we can do this, no, we can't. That would have been very helpful. Can we do this? Low chance. What if we upcast it? Still a low chance? Okay. Well, let's try it anyway. Yeah, that didn't work. That would have been useful, because that would have kept her over there for longer. Hey, I don't appreciate what you're doing there, Toots.
Can't have me.
Okay. This guy is gonna try to run up to the war drum, but uh-oh, we already took care of it, didn't we? Okay, so Gale just kind of ate it, and that's a bit of a problem. We need to deal with that. We need to cure
wounds on Bro.
Take I don't know, Gale might be eating it a little more. Which isn't ideal. I'm not super sure what the best way to go about dealing with Gale's problem is right now. We'll probably just do that. Okay. Starion, we'll probably just have to move him there. And just keep doing damage to Minthara. I'm pretty sure Minthara can heal herself too, so that's another reason why we really just have to do all of the damage to her that we can as fast as we can, because we need to get her dead. Stop smacking me, please. Bruh. Okay. I'm gonna move Karlach here, literally just so I can stop Minthara from being able to jump over here. because I really need her to not be able to do that. Okay. Will... Do I want Will to deal with this goblin? I probably do, just because the goblin's kind of annoying, right? Hey, it doesn't help when you miss, bro. Lae'zel, do some useful stuff. Can we do a disarming ranged attack on old Minthara over here? If it misses, it doesn't do anything. We're gonna action surge and try that again, I think. Because if we can disarm her... Why? Oh, I did the melee attack like a dumb person. Because if we can disarm her, she has to use an action to pick her weapon back up, I think. So it would be great if we could disarm her. It missed again. Of course it did. That's awesome. Let's throw some... Let's throw some crazy stuff Minthara's way, shall we? Yeah. So she's already almost done in, which is good. But now it's her turn. She Misty stepped out of that and downed Gale. That's not ideal. Okay. Gale ain't doing great, but we can just bring him right back up. Trouble is, that was an action. So now Shadowheart can't really do much. Can she? Okay, whatever.
Let's have some.
Minthara literally has 5 HP left, so let's just do some nice bow stuff with Astarion and take her out. Boom. What the heck? That is so goofy, the way that she's just kind of like just kind of halfway hanging off of the ledge there. That's awesome. I'll take it. I'm not gonna complain about that. I'm not. Oh! Okay, who just got thrown into the... Who just got thrown in there? Somebody just got thrown into the damn chasm, bruh. Who just got pushed in there? Who do I not have anymore? I have Shadowheart, I have Astarion, I have Will. Karlach! Karlach just got pushed into the chasm. Quick question, how much gold do I have? Not very much at all. That's a problem. So I'm gonna need Karlach, I think, for later stuff. So it's a good thing we dropped a save, huh? Yeah, it sure is. It's a good thing we dropped a save. Wow. That was unfortunate. I should have thought of that. Now I get to do all that over again. Yay. Okay, so first thing we gotta do get rid of the war drum. I'm out of sight. Just get rid of it. Okay. Now we gotta run back over here and push the eye into the cavern. If I push now, will it go far enough? Yep. Okay.
The life you took will not.
And Minthara saw that right off the bat this time. I wonder why she didn't last time. That was weird. Oh well, whatever. Astarion, is Astarion in a good position to deal damage to this dude? Yep, he is. So let's take care of this guy quickly. He's threatened, so he can't hide. Not great. We can actually still do a sneak attack though. So that's cool. And we might as well get another attack in. Why not? Karlak, I need her to... Honestly, we're going to risk that attack of opportunity because I need her to get rid of the bridge. There we go. Okay. I don't think it's worth sending her into a frenzy yet. So I'm not going to. I need to get Malcolm up here. Immediately.
One day I'll catch a break.
Okay. That's not great, but we just have to break her concentration and we will not really have to deal with that anymore. Okay. We got rid of him. He's not really a problem anymore. Let's move Will right there.
Coming through.
Also, all of these goblins over here just caught wind of what's happening, and that's not ideal. Again, the strat is going to be I need to get rid of Minthara as fast as I can. All of these friggin' goblins are archers too, and that's not ideal because they can just stand up there on the ladder and just rain down pot shots on me. That's not great. Okay. Can Shadowheart do some useful stuff? Like perhaps a bit of a guiding bolt? Yeah. That went well. We are going to Shield of Faith. Gale. Because Gale is squishy. Okay. Up here would actually be a great spot for Gale to stand, I think, but since they're up there, I'm not liking the odds of that going well. Let's do a level 2 Witch Bolt. Ooh, yeah! That went well. That definitely went well. Let's see. Astarion will be able to take a shot at Minthara, who does not have a whole lot of health left. It won't be a very sneaky shot, but it'll be a shot. I'm trying to decide, should I send Lae'zel up here to try to start dealing with these guys, none of which have very much health? Or should I have her take a shot at Minthara. I feel like I should have her take a shot at Minthara, right? Which, if I'm gonna do that, let's do it this way. It missed, of course it missed. It always misses, for some reason. Let's move Lacelle up here anyway. Just to kind of try to keep these guys distracted, at least somewhat. Alright, so... I really need Minthara dead. Like, really bad. Oh, I got lucky there. Okay. She's dead. We got her. She's taken care of. That's good. We got nothing going on in this direction. We really just need to take out these guys. And there's one dude across the chasm we still got to deal with as well. Okay. So let's see. We're gonna have Karlach frenzy, because that's her whole thing, right? That's her whole thing. And reckless attack, run up here. Help out Lacelle.
Come on, Karlach. Show him who you are.
She's not wanting to move for some reason. I need you to do what I asked you to do, please. There you go. Good job. You did it. Take him out. Nice. Nice. So now it's just a couple of goblins to take care of.
So much for peace.
Which shouldn't be that hard.
Breathe quiet, move with care.
We can actually make that shot. So let's make the gosh darn shot. You missed. You suck. Yeah, you better run. Actually, don't run, because there's a war drum down there. Damn it, I wish I'd seen that earlier. I need to get Will up here immediately to deal with that war drum.
2 steps at a time.
Before they have a chance to smack it. Eldritch Blast that puppy. Get rid of it. Okay. Can y'all stop throwing crap? I don't appreciate all the crap you're throwing. Yeah, Shadowheart's not doing great. I'm gonna have her heal herself. Okay.
The last board is set.
Does Gale have... Gale doesn't really have any useful... Well, super useful anyway, abilities yet. Not ideal.
The lesson is
At least we can take out that guy.
I am fury.
Okay. Let's move Lacelle down. And just start taking out all of these dudes.
I will not know failure.
Kill them. Okay. And after these last 2 are taken care of, we should honestly be good. I think. I'm pretty sure. Okay. There's not much else over here for Astarion to do, I don't think. Astarion actually doesn't have a whole lot of useful things he can do right now to begin with, just generally speaking, anyway. So... Actually, I kind of want to try something. If we move him up here. He's in the acid, but whatever. Can we actually push? That doesn't work. Oh well. Let's just attack.
This is gonna feel
Karlach
good.
can finish him off. Let's get out of the fire, folks. The last goblin is down there. She can be dealt with rather easily, I think.
Need to find a way forward.
Okay. Can we get a shot off? We actually can. Yay. That went well. Okay. Will, we're gonna do the same thing I always make Will do. We're going to... Bruh, you just missed twice. I'm not afraid of you. At all. As a matter of fact, you're about to eat it. Goodbye. They in fact do have their limits. Because I just took care of them. Okay. So, first things first. Short rest. And
Respite does wonders.
And then we'll go loot everything. Okay. So... If you make a melee attack against a target, the target can't make opportunity attacks against you for the rest of your turn. That's not that bad. You gain a +2 bonus to initiative. This scales with rogue. Ooh. It's always good when your rogues have good initiative. That way, if they're not pre-positioned already, they can still get to a place where they can do a lot of damage. So I like that. Starion already has assassinness going on. Arcane Trickster. Basically just more spells and cantrips. Let's go with that. Because those are both some useful perks, I think. Okay, and now we're just going through the list here, so... Martial Adept. You regain expended superiority dice after a short or long rest. More superiority die for Lae'zel is actually a good prospect. I'm liking the sound of that, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I actually want to go with that. And now we can choose more stuff for her to do as well. Menacing attack makes things afraid, and they kind of just like run away. Rally is also really good because temp HP. So that's what we'll do. I like that idea. Hello everybody who just joined the stream. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate you. We just killed Minthara. She's dead. And now we're doing all of the leveling up things. Let's pick a new cantrip for Gale, shall we? A lot of these just would not be useful for him. Like, minor illusion could be. Create an illusion that compels nearby creatures to investigate. You can remain hidden. Maybe. This has more uses, I think, though. Can we get magic missile on bro now? We can. We want it. Ice knife is good. We know that for a fact. Misty Step. I mean, it's Misty Step. We can teleport places. It's Misty Step, gang. Let's see. It would be cool if Gale was lucky. You can use to gain advantage on attack rolls, ability checks, or saving throws. That could be good. I also kind of wish Gale could heal. That would be nice, wouldn't it? Like, if we... 2 ritual spells. You learn a cantrip and the number you need to roll a critical hit with spells is reduced by 1. That's not half bad for Gale either, I don't think. You gain advantage on saving throws to maintain concentration on spell. That's not bad. You can also use a reaction to cast Shocking Grasp at a target, moving out of melee range. That's pretty good. I think if Gale could heal, if he had any amount of healing capabilities whatsoever, that would be awesome. So if we do this, are there actually any... Okay, yeah, there are. So, well, hold on. There's only one healing spell he could possibly do. Oh, and it's not good either. Okay, I changed my mind. We're gonna go with something else instead. I think we want Warcaster. I like that idea more. So it has advantage on saving throws to maintain concentration. Can also use a reaction to cast Shocking Grasp. Have fun. Let's see. Let's get rid of some things that do not serve him that well. Let's get rid of that. We want Misty Step. Because as we've said, Gale's squishy. It would be great if we could have him be able to get out of sticky situations if that's a thing we need to be doing. Let's get rid of that as well. So we can put Magic Missile there. Because Magic Missile is basically guaranteed hits, so we like that. Okay. I'm good with that. Let's go with that. Karlach's turn. Let's see here. Savage Attacker. When you roll your damage die twice, use the highest result. That could actually be really good for her, I think. Don't you think? I think so. Yeah, I'm just gonna go with that. That can only be good for her. That's literally her specialty. So, Shadowheart's turn. What do we want? Let's do that. We can basically make bodies explode. We can explode bodies. Yeah. Aren't you so happy about that? That's so cool. Okay. So this could be good for Shadowheart if we make her a polearm master, because obviously she's carrying a polearm. We can have her use a bonus action to attack with the butt of the weapon, so she can be like, wah! You know what I'm saying? Can also make an opportunity attack when the target comes in range. That's not bad, you know. Let's see. Sentinel. When an enemy within melee attack, you can use a reaction to make a weapon attack. Target ally must not have a sentinel. Gain advantage on opportunity, and when you hit a creature with an opportunity, that could be good. If a spell forces you, you can blah blah blah. It's probably not that great. I'm not quite sure what to do with Shadowheart here. You wear medium armor, doesn't impose a disadvantage on stealth checks. The bonus gained from your dexterity modifier. Okay. I mean, she doesn't have like the best dexterity in the world, so it would be nice if she took less damage, right? That's basically what that is she takes less damage. Essentially. It would also be great if she had more initiative. I actually think that's even more valuable. Seeing as how she has a healer and all of that, so let's make her alert. Let's see what we got going on over here. I wish she was able to do some holding persons. I never use this. I never use Prayer of Healing. I literally never ever use that. So I'm gonna go ahead and be like, let's not. You know what I'm saying? It isn't horrible. Hold person would be great. Well, would it though? Because we have command. Let's just do aid. Let's just go with that and move on. For a second, guess myself too much here. Will's turn. I'm sorry, I know this is a lot, but this is the advantage of having the mod where we can do everybody at once here, is we can do everybody at once here. You know what I'm talking about? Booming Blade would be decent for him, I think. Poison Spray. It's either that or Booming Blade for me. I think let's go with Booming Blade. I feel like that would honestly just make more sense too. We all know how useful Witch Bolt is. Why would we not go with Witch Bolt? And I think I like everything I've got in there too much where I don't really want to replace it with anything. So let's not. I always put defensive duelist on wheel. On wheel. When attacked while wielding a finesse weapon you're proficient with, which it's a rapier, it's a finesse weapon, he's proficient with it. You can use a reaction to add a proficiency bonus to your armor class, possibly causing the attack to miss. That's good for Will. Okay. Do we have anybody left? I think we have Astarion left. Yep, we do. Okay, so what do we want to do with Bro? Oh, I know what I want to do with him. I want him to be able to... Where's it at? Sentinel, Sharpshooter... Mobile. Yeah, this increases his movement speed and doesn't provoke opportunity attacks if we move after making a melee attack. That's really useful for him because he's a rogue and he needs to be able to move around places. Did leveling up restore Shadowheart's spell slots? No. It gave her 1 level 2 spell slot back, so... Her usefulness is like real down there. It's not great. So I don't know. I may regret this, but I feel like I kind of want to go ahead and do the Dror-Ragzlin fight next.
All's well that ends not as bad as
But since Shadowheart can't really do any healing, I kind of want some extra help, so I'm actually going to enlist Halsin now. Hi, bud. I agree, they do need to die.
The ringleaders have to die.
Come here, bruh.
The very natural order of things is in danger. Very well. My claws are yours.
We got a bear. We got a bear now. Okay. My stream is delayed, isn't it? I just happened to look over and notice that. Let me fix that real quick. I don't know why that keeps happening. It's really annoying. Okay. Did that fix it? Let's talk to somebody, find out.
Drink it in. That sweet, sweet chaos. Not that I approve of goblins, of course, filthy little beasts, but I do like a good den of debauchery.
It did. Yay! Okay. Alright, so... Next ting. Let's go around town a little bit. If we go that way...
All right, time to skulk about.
That probably won't end well because we have Halsin with us. I don't want to pick that fight quite yet. I would like to take care of Dror-Ragzlin. And I also still need to loot Minthara, I forgot. So let's quickly split Malcolm off. Ooh, yeah, we can just barely make that jump. Okay. Minthara has a lot of stuff, huh? Yeah, that is because, as we've already said, Minthara is a bit of a playable character. But I feel like that really only works if you're doing some questionable things. Like if you wanted to attack the Grove, for example. I don't. So I'm just gonna take all of her crap. And I think what I want to do with her armor, actually, is I want to put it on Malcolm here. Bonus to stealth checks, too. Yeah, that would be good for him. Where are the boots? Here they are. That wasn't proficient. Ooh, that's because it's medium armor. Ooh, okay, so that's not ideal. Let's take those off then for now and just put on the other ones. And these drow leather gloves don't actually provide anything, they just kind of look cool. So, there's that. That looks kind of cool, doesn't it? I feel like it does. Okay. Why do I still have a quest marker over here? Is it just because that's where Minthara's at? Water sparkers. When the wearer stands in water during combat, it becomes electrified. Ooh. There are some better boots for Malcolm. There we go. Malcolm's a little more decked out now. Okay. Ooh. Barely make that jump again. Alright, I want to take out Dora Ragzlin and then end the stream because it's getting pretty late. So we are going to eat his lunch and everyone else's lunch that's in there, and then we're gonna be done, I reckon. Make sure everybody's over here. Hurry up. Ooh, here's an idea. I had an idea. Chat.
Assume nothing.
Lae'zel is proficient in medium armor, I think. So she should be able to make use of these. Yes. Yes, indeed.
Let's get going.
Okay. Halzin's still over here. Damn it, Halzin. Jump your big bear self over here, bruh. Whoa, that just started a fight, I guess. I guess they saw the giant bear walking through the... Okay, whatever. We're in combat now. That's awesome. Shadowheart is floating in midair above the chasm. That's cool. Just want to quickly make sure everybody that saw me is in this room. They are. That is good. That's where they're supposed to be. Let's get Shadowheart away from there. She doesn't have any spell slots. I totally forgot. That's not ideal. She really can't do much, can she? She has like one level 2. I'm probably just gonna have her do Spiritual weapon then. Or aid, I think. Maybe. I don't know.
Still on my feet.
Definitely save it. Real quickly. Yeah, they can see through there. Real quickly, if we put Malcolm there,
that's a friendly
can he fire through the can he fire through there? Can. Who do I want to kill? I could kill some people. I don't want to kill that dude. Okay.
Best be on my way.
You missed. You suck. Hey, I don't appreciate that. I really don't like being on this bridge. That's not a great spot to be, for sure. So
let's find some prey.
Real quickly. No, going that way is probably not a good idea because there's more goblins and I can't even go through there to make life easier anyway. So that's not happening.
I speak, they burn.
Okay. Let's move Gale over just a tad. And can we do some useful stuff? Can we blow up this body? It's too far away, I think. Yeah, it is. Can we blow up the mind flayer? We can, but it's not gonna do anything. Can we blow up that body? Yeah. Oh man, it really does explode, huh? Okay, we need to get Gale out of there. And we could teleport Gale literally in any of these places within this circle. Let's just put him like way over there.
Blade will not bend.
Okay. Let's put a cloud of daggers somewhere. Do we want to put it like right here so they can't go through there, or nah? I changed my mind. Let's just Eldritch Blast some biachas. Let's do that instead. The more of these dudes we kill, the better, right? Okay. Dror Ragzlin has a lot of health and a lot of abilities that can cause a lot of problems for me. Okay. So we need to get Halsin over here immediately. We'll have him dash to get him in this vicinity. And that alerted these guys. Okay, whatever. That's probably fine. Okay.
I'm heating up.
We need to get Karlach over here with the rest of these dudes to hold this door. Let's move her a little more and try to get a shot off. cannot. At least not. Yeah.
Victory awaits.
Karlach can't really do much there. Myzel. Let's have her do a menacing attack on Droragslin. Aha, that really, really worked quite well, actually. Good. Jump back over here. Okay. Well, you gotta be curing bro's wounds, huh? I don't appreciate all of that. Okay. Shadowheart, I would be appreciative if you would deal with these dudes. I need you to hit them, please. Except you always miss. Why do you always miss? Just, okay. We're just gonna do that. That was like the one useful thing she could have done in this entire fight, basically, but,
Sometimes the only way out is
we'll take it.
Can't slow down.
For what it's worth, right?
This calls for careful footwork.
Okay. The more of these guys I take out, the better. I just need them all dead. You are, buddy, you are not beating Karlach in a hand-to-hand fight. I'm sorry. That's just not gonna happen. That is just not gonna happen, no matter what you do, really, so. Sorry about you. I need Astarion in a spot where he is not spotted. And it looks like that one little tiny area right there might do it.
Leave no trace.
Or not, never mind. Okay, well let's shoot somebody then. Wow. Okay.
No gloom.
Astarion is goated with that bow right now.
Indeed.
Quite a bit. Quite a bit, indeed. Let's save Gale's spell slots and just have him do a purely offensive critical miss. Okay. Droragslin is still... I don't know what's going on with Droragslin. Bro seems to be having a bit of a moment there. Not real sure what the heck he's doing. Okay. He's chilling. That's great. So we've got my boy Hausen, who can very easily take out that individual. Let's heal. And move in here a little bit. Arrow of Darkness, why you gotta do that? Now I gotta move everybody around. Okay, well.
Over there.
Karlach is really only useful in a melee scenario. She really cannot do very much when it comes to ranged. abilities.
My path.
I need Lae'zel to deal with this fricker over here. Okay. Shadowheart is not useful at all right now. She really can't do anything unless it's a cantrip.
Feel my mistress's wrath.
Okay.
What now?
Welcome. We will move him in here
I've seen everything.
and have him do some sneaky little snack stuff. You know what I'm saying? We gotta have Malcolm do some sneaky little snake stuff. You know what I'm saying? It missed, bruh.
Good.
Why do you gotta miss all the time? Huh? What's up with that?
Now they see me.
I would like to get rid of that individual. There we go. There we go. Okay.
Creator. Destroyer.
I need Gil to do something useful. Like, take out this guy. You didn't quite take him out, but I'll take it, I guess. Let's do a little something here. Let's do a little boom boom and boom. That's too far away. Yeah, let's just put them all on Dorexum. That did not do as much as it should have. Dorexlin can move again. That's not great. What the heck was that? Can we get the trident up to him? No. It's kind of just out of movement, isn't it? Yeah. Spiritual weapons cannot move very far at all, but they're useful for close quarters. Halzen really needs to start taking out Ragdollin over here. Kill him. Kill him. Kill him immediately. I need him dead. I really, really need him dead. This archer is so annoying. Okay. Karlach is in a position where she could do a lot of damage to Mr. Ragdollin over here. So that's what we're going to be doing. Get him. Get him.
Time to strike.
Okay. Kill that stupid archer. Okay. Stupid archer is not a problem anymore. Yay. Shadowheart. You can't do anything extremely useful, so just do what you're able to do, I guess.
Despite everything.
Okay. Putting Malcolm in close quarters with Dorexlin, probably not a great idea, but sneak attack. That's the second attack in a row Malcolm has missed entirely. That's so cool.
With the weave.
Okay. I really need some guaranteed hits. And, that dude is too far away. So we're just gonna finish that. I should have sent that last one at him too. Oh well.
Forever dauntless.
It's fine. We can just have Will take him out with one of these. Boom! He's dead.
Do I detect loot?
Whoa, it looks like we just pissed off a bunch of other dudes. I don't know where the heck they all came from. Did we just piss off like every other goblin in this whole place? We did. Oh boy, okay, well. I guess we're fighting everyone now. That's not quite what I wanted to do, but it's what we're doing. It's what we're doing. We're just doing it all now. Okay. Let's get him over there. Let's start running him this way. Okay. I wasn't intending for this fight to escalate into actually we're taking out the whole place full of people right now, but looks like that's what we're doing, so I'm gonna take a quick break just for 2 seconds and I'll be right back. Okay. Quickly gonna do a thing to make sure that my audio does not get delayed again. Okay. Let's finish this. We have a bunch of people to kill now. Can't wait. Can't wait. It's gonna be so awesome. Karlach is one of my stronger fighters, so I don't want her in that room just to only be able to deal with the one goblin. I'm gonna have her jump over these dudes and run in that direction, kinda. Okay. Mazel, another strong fighter. We want her kinda over here.
This is your end.
And we're just gonna have to start taking out all of these guys. Okay.
Onward.
No choice but to keep going.
This one goblin really needs to die. So the one goblin is gonna be doing that. Everybody from the other room is gonna start heading this direction. So I kind of need to hurry up. Okay. Just getting him hidden. Let's put Gale in the corner for now. And I need to find Priestess Gut and take her out. She wouldn't be in range anyway, because she's not... Oh wait, she's right here. Okay. I'm gonna send all of those her way. Because now, I need to do everything I can to get her dead immediately.
On the victor's path. No time to waste.
Okay. Okay, we just took care of another one. So now, everybody that's left in here that is currently a problem, they're all in this room. So we basically got to do Dor Ragzlin and Priestess Gut at the same time. Which is not ideal. That's not how I wanted that to go, but that's kind of how it went. So we kind of just get to deal with it. Yay. Gribbo! It's Gribbo! It's gosh darn Gribbo. Hello everybody who just tuned into the stream not too long ago. Hope everybody's having a good night, or having a good wherever you're watching this from, whatever time it is. We do be playing us some Baldur's Gate. And we're very close to fixing all of my mistakes. And if you're new here, there is context surrounding that. Yarp. But is alright. Does Hausen have enough movement to get up to these guys? He does. Yay. Okay. Let's see, after Hausen, Karlach, and Lae'zel can move. Yeah, let's do it anyway. That was all he could do.
Put him up.
Can we get... I really wish we could get Karlach, like, over here, kinda. Which we may be able to if we dash. No, we can't. Can I get her around...
Count on me.
Hey, I may have forgotten there's a goblin right there. That's my fault. Wait, that's Gut. That's Gut right there. You know, sometimes I don't pay attention when I should be paying attention. Let's kill her. Boom! Yeah, baby. Okay. That's not actually anything particularly useful. Take all of this crap. Alright. So she's taken care of. All we have left are these random goblins. And as soon as we take out the random goblins, this place should be more or less taken care of, right? Right. Again, thank you to everybody for tuning in. I think this is actually the most amount of viewers I've had on one of my streams so far. I'm a relatively new YouTuber, so that is a thing. Thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate all of you. Okay, so Shadowheart is completely and entirely out of spell slots. Not great. She really just has her cantrips left. She can do this. We might as well, right? Yeah, let's do it.
Time to push my luck again.
All right.
Another step forward.
Okay, if we put Malcolm here, is he able to get a shot over here? No. That's too far away. Dang. Okay. What about some... I don't want to waste Witch Bolt on this.
Let's get in.
Let's just leave him be. Alright. I need Astarion to be, like, way over here. Can he get a shot off anywhere from this position? I don't actually think so. Not enough movement, not enough movement, not enough movement. I don't actually think he can do anything, but for the moment, that is a decent enough position for him to be in. So I guess I'll take it.
Pawn to cleric 4.
What kind of useful magics does Gale got? He still has... Ooh, he only has one spell slot left. I need to save that for something, right? Yeah, I need to save that for a rainy day. We'll just keep him there. Will needs to get the heck over this way.
Making my move.
Okay. This thing has hardly any movement speed whatsoever. Okay. Oh, why you gotta be doing Gale nasty like that, bruh? Why you gotta do Gale nasty like that? Gale's a homie. Were you unaware? Surely you were unaware. Like, if you were aware, then you wouldn't have done that crap. That's a diabolical. That is diabolical behavior.
Fuck yes.
Alright. So... Karlach. I need Karlach to be over here in the fray with... with Halsin, but she is kind of out of movement, so she can't really do much of anything. She could throw a great axe. There's not a great chance of that working. Yeah, I don't want to. There's not a great chance of that working.
Victory awaits. A on the move.
Let's just do that. Ugh. Hausen's just kind of taking it. He's just like, he's just tanking all of the damage, really. That's fine, that's why he's there. Yeah, I'm gonna need Astarion to get the heck out of there. He's kinda in the thick of it right now.
Never a dull moment.
Okay. Now Malcolm will actually be able to do something useful. He can get a good shot off on one of these guys. Let's kill him. Okay. Hausen tanking more damage. Alright, we really need to get Astarion out of there. And somewhere else.
Swords meet sorcery.
Good enough use of that.
Good move.
Let's just have Gale take out that guy with his 1 HP.
No holding back.
Alright. It is time for Cloud of Daggers. Boom. And that already takes out one of them for me. So that's nice.
No time
Move
to
him up
waste.
just a little bit. And this thing, can we fly it over here? I can't really tell. The camera angle is really bad. And I don't have enough. Again, don't have enough movement to actually strike because the movement on those weapons are terrible. It's really bad. I'm not gonna fix Hausen if it ain't broke. I kind of just need to pay attention to his health a little bit, you know.
Let every enemy of nature fall.
Okay. He's doing. I don't know. He could be doing worse. We should be able to get Karlach in there to help him out. Yeah, we can.
Bye-bye.
Okay. There we go. There goes another one.
Time to strike.
Alright. Let's move Lae'zel this way.
Position.
And let's do a pushing ranged attack. That worked. And let's do some other stuff too, because we can, right? Cool. You missed! You missed, you suck! Okay. Shadowheart, again, only has cantrips right now. She is not super useful.
as well take a look.
Just run over here and loot these bodies, I guess. Like, that's that's all you're good for right now, woman. Okay.
Blood comes easy these days.
Can we get some shots off from way over here? No. We can't, and also everybody over here is just kind of dead anyway, so it's actually fine. I'm not worried about it. Let's dash over this direction then. Okay. So if I move Astarion way down here, he should be able to hide and attack these dudes.
May the dice roll.
But he missed, because of course he did. Okay. I need these blokes dead.
No holding back.
Alright.
Making my move.
Let's move Will over here. There's actually one Golbin right there that's still alive. Let's rectify that. Okay. This thing, it would be great if I could get it like right there, but I can't because I can't move this thing like really at all. So whatever. Oh, Hausen's so powerful. He could do so much damage, dude.
Ready for another round?
Okay. We should be about done now. Yep.
You did it. You actually did it.
Let's go,
The
baby.
leader's dead.
That's the first time I took down
Praise
Jor
our
Ragzlin
valors.
and Priestess Gut and all of their
not
goblins
Praise you,
in
my friend.
one fell swoop at the
grove
same
owes you
time
a
like
debt
that. Every other
beyond
time I've done
measure.
it, I've done it separately.
Killing's never my first choice, but those three were too dangerous to leave alive.
Yay. I need your help, dude.
And you'll receive it soon enough. Return to the grove. I'll make my own way there. I can see to some matters there, and we can discuss what comes next amidst more bucolic surroundings than here.
Okay. We took care of them. They are taken care of. One thing I want to make sure that I do is to go through this place. Take all of their stuff, obviously, but like, there is a little gold stash in this room, and we did pick up a key for that off of Jor Ragzlin. I think it's over here, if I remember right. Yep, this is it. Here we are. So we have this. It's kind of bad. So it gets to be Gale fodder. We have more Infernal Iron.
Yes.
We
Damn,
have
can use this to fix me.
this. We'll probably also send that to Karlach, and we have these. These are spring step boots. We're gonna send them to Astarion, so he can move around even more. A lot of useful things in there.
Wanna dance?
So let's have Karlach equip her stuff. Her gloves. Ding. Yeah, those gloves are really good. Okay. And Astarion also picked up some good stuff. That. He can make great use of those boots, so he's gonna. Let's see, what else did I pick up? More tadpoles. I got more tadpoles, gang. Okay, we'll do inventory management later. There's still more stuff to come through.
Blood? No, never mind.
But yeah, that should be, honestly, that should be all of my mistakes fixed, I think. So, it was kind of a long time coming, and it honestly could have gone a little better than it went, but at the end of the day, can't complain too much, because it did go well. I did do what I wanted to do. I have achieved my victory. Looks like there's a lot of
Something over there.
bell crap in here. There's just a hole in there. That's fun.
Come on, open up.
Let's crack this thing open. So close. We could try again. No. Oh yeah, yay. More money. Okay. So really the only thing left to go through in this place is the priestess's quarters. But yeah, we might as well. What's over here? Anything? Doesn't look like it. Yeah, there's just a bunch of nothing. Okay. There's a few more goblins over there, but don't really need to go through the effort of killing them right now, so I'm not going to. All right. I believe I've done everything I really wanted to do. I mean, well, we do have these guys over here. We might as well mop them up, right? Let's see. We got 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we just got these 5. I think. Oh, there's one right there. Okay, we might as well mop them up. I mean, they are in the way. I am gonna have to come back here eventually. And when I do, I'm gonna have to kill all of the goblins, right? But
better be cautious.
I don't see that as a huge problem. Can I really not get a shot off through here? You kidding me?
Can't
Okay.
afford to let up. Got to press on.
That's kind of stupid. This is really stupid. Damn, the low ground sucks, huh? If they set off that war drum, am I cooked? Like, is everybody gonna run in here? Because there's still a lot of them outside. Actually don't think so. Okay.
Let's move.
There goes one of them already. After all of these gosh darn goblins that I just offed, I am really not concerned anymore about these fellers.
This is my time. Fleet of foot.
At all.
I will ascend.
Wow, the low ground is so bad. Like, I can't attack because this staircase is here. like, what the heck is that?
Let's go.
That's so stupid. That's big dumb.
Knees high.
That wasn't ideal. Somehow, Astarion, or not Astarion, but Malcolm is not in line of... He wasn't in line of sight. He was not standing on red. Am I just losing my mind? No, I'm not, because I'm not that blind.
For mercy.
Whatever. That just kind of
Let's end this.
irked me a little bit. Let's throw a health potion Astarion's way. Or not, because the nothing is interrupting the path. That's... What the heck is going on? Path is interrupted. What do you mean? Okay, Shadowheart can't do anything. That's awesome. Astarion's cooked. He can't get out of there. Just attack then, I guess.
Step quick.
Yeah, you just sit there, and let's hope nothing happens to you. And something happened to him. That's fine. We just gotta get past these dudes and get him up.
With glee.
There was a 65% chance of that hit, and it was still a critical miss. What the hell? Sometimes this game just makes me mad. I'm not gonna lie. I can't move any of these people. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay. Lysel, I really need you to kill this individual. Thank you. And stand right there. You can't help Astarion currently.
This is my happy place.
But you will be able to later.
Soldier.
That's all I need from you. So shoot that man. Kill him. Kill him dead. Okay. We'll have him run up there. Get him up. And that was an action, which is unfortunate, actually. But, oh well. Now that camera angle is just abysmal. Is it not? I mean, I'm standing right next to the goblin, but no, it's too far away. It's too far away. I have a really long rapier. I'm like literally right there. Like, look at the length of that sword. There's no reason that that wouldn't hit, but you know, whatever. That's fine. It's fine. I didn't want to hurt the freaking goblin anyway. we're at the point in the night where I'm starting to get kind of tired. I'm starting to crash out over nothing. So after this is over and I'm at a decent spot, I'll definitely end the stream.
Time for a cuddle.
Okay, Astarion, you you have 0 health potions. You literally can't do anything to heal yourself. How great.
Be quick.
I'm gonna need you up here, bro. Hide. And you can't do anything. Nice. Awesome. Great. I didn't want you to do anything anyway. Okay, so we got a goblin there, and we just got the one there, and that's it, basically. So we just got the 3 goblins left. Surely we can do the 3 goblins, right? Okay, so that one's dead. We'll send one that one's way, and we'll send one that one's way. There.
This is my time.
Easy game. Easy game. Can we get an Eldritch Blast up there, or no? I don't think so. Can we get one up there? No.
Time to strike.
Then we just won't do anything. Let's get Lae'zel running over this way.
No time to
Get up
waste.
nice close and personal with this fella. And I would rally Astarion just to give him some temporary HP if I could, but I can't. So that ain't happening. I kind of need Karlach out in the open, literally just so she can draw fire. I need her to tank some damage right now. That's like the best thing she can do
Right on my feet.
at the moment.
Better be cautious. Carefully.
Get rid of this stupid goblin.
Can't give up.
Shadowheart,
Heading there.
you're really useless right now, so I'm just gonna have you do the same thing. Just tank damage.
Shall we cut and run? Outmaneuver them.
Boom. Okay.
All right. Time to see what new horrors waiting for us.
Oh boy. Okay. These guys really don't have much of anything on them, I don't think. Yeah, they don't. Okay. Well, we've pretty much done what we came to do. My mistakes are fixed. Going forward, Baldur's Gate 3 streams are no longer going to be titled The Quest to Fix My Mistakes, because guess what? I've done it. They're fixed. So it's time to drop a save right here. And now we're gonna be like, thank you everybody for tuning in. It's been a fun stream. It feels like it's been kind of long. It's really only been a few hours, but real quick before you guys go, I would like to say, since I've recently hit 500 subscribers, thank you to everybody watching who is subscribed, by the way. I greatly appreciate it. Couldn't have done it without you. Literally could not have done it without you. But yeah, memberships are now open for this channel. So if you like what you see and you want to get involved, if you want to support me in some type of way, it is possible to join this channel now. It's still a very, very new thing, so if you're using the YouTube app on your phone, the join button actually does not show up on my channel page. But if you go on a browser on a PC, I have confirmed this. It is there. You can join the channel. So if you would like to, that would be awesome. Also, again, I don't want anybody to feel like they have to. They definitely do not. Like, you can still contact me very easily without being a member. You don't have to be a member to talk to me if that's something you want to do. I literally put my Instagram at the outro of every single one of my videos that I upload. So yeah, you can literally just DM me on Instagram if you would like to contact me in any form or fashion. But yeah, I guess the last thing I want to say is if you like what you see and you're not subscribed, do subscribe. That would be awesome. And I am definitely not going to stop doing Baldur's Gate 3 content anytime soon, because every time I stream this game, I always get a lot of reception. People enjoy Baldur's Gate 3, and so do I. So I'm going to keep doing it. Not gonna stop doing it. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate all of you a lot, and I will see you guys in the next stream. I am actually planning on streaming tomorrow night. I'm probably gonna stream Echoes of Wisdom. So yeah, if you want to tune in for that, be sure to subscribe so you don't miss it. But until then, Karlach's doing a dance because we just killed a bunch of goblins and it was fun. Thank you guys for watching. I'm out. Peace.